Hi guys. So today is 15th of August and yeah, today is Independence Day. So firstly, let me wish every one of you all a very happy Independence Day. And yeah, coming back to the point. So today basically I'm here to discuss about positional trades. So even if I tell like I've been very vocal about my intraday trades, but I've never talked a lot about my positional trades. The like first reason obviously I'm not very confident about my positional trades, but yeah, as in when the as in when time passes, as in when I've been putting a lot of efforts lately for almost 2 3 months now into my positional trading systems, and as in when things get more and more refined, I'm thinking of scaling it as well. Like it'll take another 2 3 months, but yeah, as of now I'm working very hard on it, and also I was thinking about it very thoroughly, as in how do I record these trades in a manner wherein I can go back to them whenever required. Like I can retrieve those trades, go through it, study them, and like draw whatever conclusions I can. So what I have finally I decided is ki I'll be recording those trades. Like I can definitely do it by posting it on Twitter and making a video out of it every week. So this is what I've decided ki I'll be making a video for that positional trade every week, and wherein I'll be able to retrieve, like wherein I'll be able to go back to every particular trade whenever I want in future, and I can study that trade very comfortably, I would say. So the purpose of today's video is basically to take you all through what my rationale or what my system of swing trading or positional trading basically is. Okay, so I'll tell you, like the system will be more and more clearer as in when you see 2 3 examples, like in next 2 3 weeks, as in when you see more and more examples of it. So I'll take you all through this trade, which is a 17600 iron fly. Okay, so this I had entered on Wednesday. So here if we see, on Wednesday I was expecting, like as in when we saw this 17,500 not breaching, मतलब जैसे समझिए कि 17,500 में मार्केट तगड़ा सपोर्ट ले रहा है अभी, and we are heading upward. So I at this point in time I had 17,400 iron fly. So what I did was I immediately around here, when we saw this rejection here and markets went up, we closed at somewhere around 17,500 ke upar. That in that point in time I closed the 17,400 ka iron fly. I booked around 40 points in it, and I initiated this trade 17,600 on Wednesday. Okay, so here if we see, here we are already in say 40 points ka profit. Here now I'll take you all through what my thought process is throughout the trades, like when I initiated and in between as well. So basically, my thought process is ki as in when on the first day, Thursdays and Fridays, I'm ready to take a little more risk. Like even if we say na, at the start point of the trade, the risk to reward is say 1:1.5. Like ideally, the risk reward is not that great. Okay, but as in when the trade progresses, as in when we have, even if we get 2 days wherein market doesn't move and stays in that range, our risk to reward goes very much in our favor. Like if we see right now, the put side is completely protected. Like market, even if it opens at 10% circuit tomorrow, I still make 50 points. So as in when, even if we get a 2 days move, 2 day, even if we get 2 days wherein market moves in our favor or doesn't move at all, the risk in the trade reduces dramatically. Okay, so I'll take you all through this trade. So basically I entered this trade somewhere around here. Okay, on Wednesday, after I saw ki 17,500 is not getting, like you have good amount of buying pressure over here. So what I did was I had entered this 17,600 fly with wings at 400 points. So I collected around 350, 340, 345 points, and I had bought hedges around 400 points. So 17,600 and 18,000 and 17,200 on the downside. So here if we see 17,200 and 17,600, 17,600 and hedges 17,200 and 18,000. Sorry, yeah, this one. Yeah, so how I adjust this trade? So basically after this, as soon as we had this gap up, what I did was I moved my puts closer, because as like if I tell you, yeah, this is, so this is what I had entered on Wednesday, 10th of August. Okay, I had entered it for 62. and what I did was I booked it for 24, say, okay, on this Thursday on this gap up, I booked it immediately for 23 rupees. And what I did was I had bought 17,250. Now, if we see 17,200 for 24, I booked it, and 250 I bought for 28 rupees. So if we see, I paid just 4 more rupees, or you can say 5 more rupees, and I covered myself for another 50 points. So which is a good risk reward. Like, I'm covering myself for 50 points by paying just 5 more points, 10% premium. So this was a good move, but this protected me by another 50 points of down move. Okay. So this is what I do. As in, when markets go in my favor, I reduce my risk in the opposite direction. So here, as soon as I was here, like, I reduced my risk on the PE side, and by the time I think on this day, yeah. So here, let me see, 250. Yeah, on Thursday. After this, I did nothing. On Thursday, I think, yeah, on this candle, what I did was I again moved from 250 PE. So 250 is like around 350 points away from my strike which I had sold. Okay, so what I did was 7,250 also I booked on Wednesday. Sorry, this is Friday, I think. Yeah, on Friday. On Friday, what I did was I booked 17,250 and moved to 17,350. So I booked 17,250 for 23 rupees, and I moved 100 points by paying just 10 more points. So again, I had paid only 10% extra premium and got a प्रोटेक्शन फॉर 100 पॉइंट्स. ये समझ रहे हैं आपको? लाइक, जैसे जैसे डे प्रोग्रेस होता है, जैसे जैसे वीक प्रोग्रेस होता है, एंड जैसे जैसे थिंग्स स्टार्ट unfolding in our favor, I reduce the risk on that side. So here also what I did was I again came in 100 points by giving just 10% of the premium. Like, I came in 100 points by giving just 10 points. So this is what I did. And जैसे इधर markets वापस, by the end we closed around 17,700 के आसपास. So what I did was 17,350 again I booked. 17,350 I booked at 18 and close. And what I did was I bought 17,450. I bought 17,450 for 30 rupees. So if we see, I brought this for 30 rupees, and I had booked 350 for 18 rupees. So I paid only 12 rupees extra, but I came 100 points again. Like, I paid 12%. So which is very good, like nothing bad. Like, the amount of premium that you're paying extra, the profit that you're sacrificing, you're very well compensated by the amount of safety which you get. Okay, so here if we see, now the iron fly is completely safe on the downside, and on the upside I'm pretty confident because my view as of now is sideways to bullish, but I'm not expecting a very big up move unless we have some very great trigger. So this is how I save my side which is winning, and as soon as I get a, what I would say, a trigger, like as soon as, if we say, if we start sustaining above 17,700 for a good amount of time, what I'll do is I'll directly bring this hedge from 17,900 to 17,600 or 17,700, whatever the at the money strike that would be there. So this is how I reduce my risk as in when the week progresses. And what this allows me is, this allows me to stay in the trade for as long as possible. Right now if we see, अगर मेरे पास डाउन साइड में कोई रिस्क ही नहीं है, सो आई विल नेवर एग्जिट इट इन पैनिक. एंड ऑप्शन सेलर का सबसे ज्यादा पैसा बनता है थर्सडे के लिए एक्सपायरी. द मोर एंड मोर क्लोजर यू गो टुवर्ड्स द एक्सपायरी, दैट इज व्हेन यू get the biggest return. Like, that is when you gain the highest. So that is why if you reduce your risk, and when your like M2M doesn't fluctuates a lot, you are much more comfortable waiting or holding on to that positions when you have some whipsaws in the markets. So this is what my system basically is. As in, when market stays or goes in your favor, I reduce risk on that side. And as, like, generally, like, first thing first, like, I don't put an iron fly, or I don't make an iron fly on every Thursday. Okay, only and only when I expect markets to be sideways, or I see that there's not much momentum in the markets, that is when I put an iron fly. Okay, so please don't assume that I do an iron fly every week. So yeah, like, this is the basic crux of the trade. Basically, I'll take higher risks initially because I also have good premiums, and I also have another 6 7 days to manage. And as and when the number of days to expiry goes on decreasing, my risk on the trade also goes on risk increasing decreasing, sorry. So here also, if we see, the risk reward is 1:2. Like as of now, if at all we open gap up tomorrow and sustain over there, like I don't lose more than 80 points. And if we see, I'm already on 40 points profit. So as in when the day progresses, the risk to reward in the trade also increases very well enough here. So yeah, now what my plan is, I'll be making a video every week wherein I'll be trading, like I'll be telling about the trade and the adjustments I make to the trade. So yeah, I'm thinking, I'm planning this from this week, from this Thursday, whatever trade, like whenever I take, say on Wednesday or Thursday, I'll make a video on it, and I'll be covering every adjustment to that trade as well. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the video. Thank you.